Hello there and welcome back to Painting with Martin. Today we are continuing our quick painting tutorials, and of course we're looking at Talisman 4th edition, the board game. This is the Grave Robber and this is from the Firelands expansion, and I've pre-painted it here already, and I'm going to show you in step by step in which colors I used and also when I used them, and so you can paint this beautiful figure for your board game as well. Now, I've used mostly Citadel contrast paints for this ones, but those perfectly fine to also use regular paints as well, and I'm going to try to guide you which paints those might be. For the base, I used Grell Badlands, and the rim is covered by German grey from Vallejo. Let's look at the figure. It's quite a dark figure, so for his cape I used Sigor Brown, which is a contrast color. You can use Rhinox Hide if you want that as well. For all the leathery details, I'm going to zoom in here for you so you can see how it looks like. Hopefully you will get the contrast right. For all his boots and a little bit part of the hands and up here as well, I use snakebite leather, and you can use XV88 if you have that as well. Now, hopefully, since I'm filming on my phone, it will be zooming in and out. I'm sorry about that. For the face, I used Dark Earth Flesh and then a little bit of Cadian Flesh Tone and a small shade of Reichland Flesh Shade on top of that as well. For the blue part, I used contrast colored Ultramarines Blue, and I even darkened it even further with a little bit of Drakenhof Nightshade. For the green part, I used contrast Orc Flesh. You can use something like Warpstone Glow or Warg Flesh as well, depending on how light you want it. Now, for the spade handle, I used contrast Wildwood, but Mornfang Brown or even Rhinox Hide would be quite fine as well. And of course, the spade blade, the shovel blade is simply Lead Belcher as well. Now, for the hair, I used something called Zandri Dust, and I left it as it is. Hopefully you can see it like this. And if you like this kind of quick painting tutorial, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now, also for the hand, kind of like the dead hand here, I used a contrast color called Contrast Plaguebearer Flesh. And you can add some gold details if you want to. If you don't have that contrast color, I would do a thinned out Warg Flesh for that color. Now, I believe also for all the metal parts, like the scissors and the blade here, I used Lead Belcher as well. So if you like this kind of small tutorials, and also you like Talisman the board game, I'm going to be continuing my series of Talisman 4th edition to show you how to paint these ones. Thank you very much for watching.